While working and cooperating with Green Lane, giving a khutbah once a month sometimes in my class every Thursday, and just being with these brothers and going to Lebanon and to Syria. While working with them, I came to get to know a young brother. I used to see this young brother around as he was growing up. I thought he was kind of weird, to be honest with you. I would give him salams. I didn't even know if he returned the salams. He always had this weird posture, demeanor, this thing about him. His name is Humayun. And then on this upcoming trip, I got to meet him, and we started talking, and we started to get to know each other. And I realized, wow, I pegged this young man very wrong. When you meet someone, they may not be, their reality is not what you thought it was. Turns out that this young man has a degree in nuclear physics. And anytime I hear that,
sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it blows my head. It blows my mind. Like when I asked you, doctor, your degree is in what? And you told me you're a biochemist.
Yeah.
As an African American who didn't have opportunities to excel academically, when I hear that kind of stuff, on one hand, it makes me like, wow, blown away. I'm proud of you. I'm not a hater. I support that. But on the other hand, I say, subhanallah, and I don't mean that if that's haram, but if we as African Americans had been put in positions like that and opportunities like that, it would have been easy for a lot of us to get degrees and so forth and so on. But the deck is stacked against us. And this is one of the reasons, again, to bring it back to Green Lane. I'm in the business, in the dawah of trying to help the Muslims. Where I can cooperate with people, I will cooperate. Main reason I came on this platform today is that your platform reaches a lot of the youth in our community. So I wanted my voice to be heard. I wanted my voice to be heard as it relates to that, because we're just trying to help Islam and help the Muslims to move forward, brother.
Do you get some resistance from some people? I mean, you mentioned Salafiyah, how your vision for Salafiyah in today's day and age is not just kind of the theoretical, but being practical, being out there, helping the community, and being involved in activism, perhaps you might say, engaging with the local, community, politicians maybe. Some people might say, no, you're supposed to focus on Tawheed, this business of politics and other stuff comes later. What do you say to those types of people?
Yeah, we get, I personally have gotten a lot of criticism from brothers over the years, but I tend not to pay attention to people who detract just for the sake of detracting, or people who are negative because their understanding of the issue as I perceive it is warped. I am not going to sit back and let someone tell me and superimpose on me the understanding of the religion when it is clearly not going in accordance to what I understand. For an example, we've had this phenomenon like Sheikh Ali al-Halabi, where a group of people are insisting you're outside of the Sunnah, he's off of the Sunnah, he's out of the Sunnah. But they do it without wisdom, they do it without knowledge. What fundamental, what asl of the usul of the Sunnah did the brother go against for him to be expelled? So when I see people who are just, playing games like that, that really doesn't affect me and doesn't slow me down. The Arabs say, al-qafilatu tamdi wal-kilabu tanbahu. The caravan with the camels in it. You have a caravan of 30, 40 camels. They're going, and the dogs come in the desert, and they start barking at the caravan. Not a single camel is going to stop and say, hey, dog, what's the deal? You just got to let him go. Keep it moving. Hey, you do your thing, and I'm not paying attention to you. So the people who want to criticize, and that's all they do is criticize, I personally don't have time for that. So basically, Doctor, the point that I was trying to make and I would like to make from this, and many points can be drawn from it and lessons, is that brothers like you with the highly technical degree that you have, brothers like Humayun with a degree in nuclear physics, and still you find yourself trying to do work for Islam, like having these podcasts and doing all of the many things that you do in the background people don't know about. That brother spending his time in Green Lane Masjid trying to organize getting, winterization to Muslims across the globe. I would just like to encourage all of the younger Muslims and the brothers and sisters to understand, wherever you find yourself, your degree, your profession, whatever you do, you have to find some majal, some opportunity where you're going to give da'wah to Allah, to help the religion. That's the point that I wanted to make.